GOG's in hot water on Twitter. Alan Wake returns, and Devil May Cry 5 Ultra Limited Edition costs how much? Stay tuned to learn more in today's episode of the Heycast. Hey everybody, you're listening to episode 6 of the Heycast, the number 1 gaming podcast in our hearts. We've got the loud and the proud Arnold Menendez.
Gay.
And then the man that always sleeps on my floor on filming days, we got Giacomo over here.
Gay.
Fucking sloth.
And then I'm Demothy, and I do most of the work. So,
Suck dick.
but yeah,
Not really though. No one is. We're all pretty cool guys.
we're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
So how's everybody doing?
I don't know about that.
Is everyone at home doing okay? You guys happy?
You're talking
You have a good
we have
life?
a live audience. We don't have a live
I've been
audience.
taking care of a dog this weekend.
Oh, how is that? Yeah, I heard about that.
It's fun. Lola tends to sleep, so I just sort of watch TV.
Lola.
That's my sister's dog's name.
Oh.
Ah,
That
okay.
reminds me of like a friend of mine has a dog Lola, but it's a French bulldog
That's cool.
terrier. And like that fucking dog is smart as shit too. So like one of the owners was like, "Go Lola, go to your corner," and like the fucking dog would stay there. Just put
I'd say
its
it's
head.
Good discipline.
Yeah, good discipline. Yeah.
And then there's my dog that just freaks out every time
Dude,
someone shows up.
Just has like a seizure. I'm just waiting.
He's just
for
like, I
the-
want to see
Right.
them. I want to meet them.
Ready for
Yeah.
him to just pee every time someone walks in the door.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
just
He's a
like
friendly
that.
dog. He loves people, but he
He
loves
does.
people a little bit too much.
Well, the thing is, he knows when I'm coming to the house.
Yeah, like
Your parents were saying that too.
he's the type of dog where like a robber comes in, breaks into our house, he'll show them where our safe is. So yeah, his name's Ziggy, by the way, everybody.
No, it's dog.
Ziggy Stardust and the Spider from Mars.
But yeah, so since you already went ahead and talked about babysitting, dog sitting, why don't you get us started with our weeks, Giacomo?
Absolutely. So for me, this week has been pretty limited until this morning. I binged all of Castlevania Season 2. I knocked it out in 4 hours. That was pretty much easy. If you haven't already watched the original one, most of you probably have. It's pretty good.
You should catch up
It's
on that.
a lot slower paced than the first season, but it picks up a lot. And of course, you're writing a story
Right.
based on a game from like the NES. Yeah, like
The 80s, right?
Yeah, it's based off Castlevania 3.
Yeah.
So you're just like, where do you write this story? Because it's just so small. And I think they did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job with the first season of Castlevania too.
Absolutely.
That was excuse me. That was a lot of fun. It was really cool. I enjoyed it.
How about
but-
you guys?
Was that all you did this week?
Dude, my week's been pretty small. I didn't really do that much.
All right, okay. So go ahead, Arnold.
Well, like I said, I've been playing Mafia 3. That game is fucking fun still. And then I just recently bought Black Ops.
Blops.
Blackhawks. I haven't
Whoa.
played Blackout yet, but I can't really say too much. I started playing the multiplayer, and I installed the game. I bought the game, I installed it, played for a good
They're
2 hours.
playing the one that nobody cares about
Right,
anymore.
you only play Blackout if
Yeah.
you're buying it. That's the reason.
Yeah, at this point, everybody is just playing Blackout. Nobody's playing the regular
thing is,
game.
because like, why would I play Blackout if I have Fortnite?
because it's a completely different game.
You know, I prefer
They're
fucking
both
Fortnite.
battle royale, sure, but
I
Blackout is
prefer
totally
fucking
different.
fight me.
How are you
fucking fight me?
Arnold? How can you prefer it if you haven't even played Blackout yet?
That's true. You have to try it.
You know, I've seen gameplay.
Well,
That doesn't matter.
I've
You
seen-
didn't actually play it.
I've seen gameplay.
right. And I've seen tits, but haven't been laid. Like it's the same idea. In
You know what?
sense.
Fucking fight me, both of y'all, dude. I'll fucking win this conversation in my mind.
Oh my god.
Okay, but yeah, then yesterday I went to a fucking party. I got fucked up. Not really. I just drank a couple beers and just sat at a fucking corner talking to my cousins. That's about it.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lonely party.
I mean, there were people there, but like, there's nothing much you can do.
Right.
But then
Get some liquid courage.
A lot of liquid courage.
talking to girls fucking scares me. Okay,
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
Those are wild
What are you
creatures.
What if I
afraid
get
of?
cooties?
Saying no, getting the answer no.
Why? Well, don't go with the expectation that this isn't a dating podcast. Let's skip that.
Okay, so anything else, Arnold?
No, not really.
Okay. My week was finishing Haunting of Hill House. Haunting of
I
Hill
gotta
House.
start that this week.
That was so good.
Maybe
It
I'll
was
just
so
binge it
good.
on Wednesday.
I
You said it
highly
like
recommend it.
You just said it like you ate some food and like that like gave you an orgasm.
It was basically the same thing.
So fucking
It was the
good.
same experience.
So it's like 6 episodes?
10.
10 episodes? How long are they? Like an hour?
They're hour-long episodes,
Oof.
10 episodes.
I might have to take 2 days to
Yeah,
binge
it's
it.
a really good show, though. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So go check that out, especially if you like scary stuff. It's pretty cool. But the other thing that I'm watching is I started watching is Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
I do want to start watching that. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm about 4-ish episodes in, and it seems to push a lot of like progressive stuff. Like it pushes like feminism and like LGBTQ stuff, but like it's not super duper in your face, so like I'm pretty fine with it. And like I'm typically like all for the whole that whole thing, but I don't like it being pushed too hard at me, right? Like I don't want it to be the entire identity of the show. So I think it does it a pretty good amount, but overall the show is pretty cool. And then I'm playing more Soul Calibur, and while playing and while watching like Soul Calibur stuff, I think like custom characters really need to get banned from ranked.
Why? Are they just owning?
No,
The
so-
thing is, just
So here's the thing. Yeah, hitboxes and hurtboxes, when you make your own characters, they're different. So you create the create a soul. It uses the move sets of like existing characters, right? So you can be like Mitsurugi, Nightmare, all that stuff. Yoshimitsu, so on and so forth. But like because your hitboxes and hurtboxes are different, like you can be like Nightmare or Astroth. Let's take Astroth, right? And then
biggest character in the game.
but then you give Astroth like Taki's daggers. So all of a sudden you have Astroth playing as like a little tiny ninja, right?
Shit.
But you still have like the hitbox of Astroth. So your arms are longer, your hurtbox is bigger because you're a gigantic dude, right? And so you can do things that the characters wouldn't normally
Dude,
be
that's
able to
so
do.
busted.
And then
It
like
is.
people would drop combos, or like they would get new combos specific to those characters. So you're kind of training people with something that's not generally like tournament legal.
That's got to get banned.
It should be banned ranked, but
Yes.
it should be banned not banned in casual.
No, I said ranked.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
because like
obviously in
I
casual.
didn't hear
it's
you
gonna
about that, but
be-
like it makes sense. Like if they strictly take it out from ranked only and just
Yeah.
have all the
Yeah, no.
characters in that game.
Yeah, I'm fine with it being in casuals. It's ranked because ranked is a competitive format. Why would you allow characters that aren't legal in tournament into a competitive format?
In regards to that, there's a dude who fucking created a fucking cube.
Yeah,
It's just a fucking cube.
I
and
saw
there's
like a
fucking
giant
pyramid.
apple. I saw someone who was like a giant apple with like freaking skeleton legs. It's stupid.
It's the most dumb
Yeah,
thing ever.
and like kind of like an example of like why this is like stupid is like Mokujin in Tekken, for instance. Mokujin, he randomly picks like when you start a round, he randomly selects a specific character, right? But Mokujin, he's kind of like he's classified as like a female weight class, and so he's able to do like really wacky stuff with like male characters, for instance, and then combos that would work on male characters don't always work on female characters because they're kind of smaller.
Okay, from like hitboxes.
Yeah. So like people will do a combo that will generally work on like say Dragunov, for instance, right? So like you're playing against a Mokujin that is using Dragunov's moveset, so you're kind of approaching it like Dragunov, and then you would do a combo, and then all of a sudden it would drop because Mokujin is kind of like shaped like a female in a way.
Like it's just
So it's really stupid. It's really wacky. Like Greater Souls really should not be allowed in ranked at all. So that was my week. I played Soul Calibur and then I watched a few shows. So we will go ahead and jump straight into the news now. The news.
what news?
There's we got some news.
So
dude.
yeah.
So let's
This
talk
first
about
one.
Pokemon Go with the Vatican.
Yes. The Vatican launched a Pokemon Go like game, which is over here. What do you want to say, Giacomo, about this?
I think I'm gonna do exactly what I did with Pokemon Go. Play it for a day and then forget about it. Like 100% forget.
That's kind of what happened with me for
Yeah,
Pokemon Go
same with
also.
me
Like I
also.
played it for like a week.
Yeah, like that. And everyone at work is always playing it, and I just think to myself like, oh yeah, I guess I could join that raid. And then I never do. I think I'm still like, was it Team Instinct?
I'm not even sure what I am. I think
I
I'm
was
Team Red.
I was Mystic. I was Mystic when I played.
You Articuno bastard.
Lame.
Hey, shut up.
Moltres is all the way, man.
I like the name Eurogamer gave this Pokemon Go.
Pokemon.
But yeah, the Vatican released a Pokemon Go like game.
I guess they need to get kids back into the church or something.
I guess. I don't know.
Like all these devil monsters you're getting in the streets.
They gotta
them in order to fucking prevent your sanity.
They gotta identify with the children. So I guess it's called JC Go, and or JC Go. I think that might be an abbreviated version. It doesn't look like they have the
Jesus
actual.
Christ Go.
Yeah,
I guess Jesus Christ Go.
Jesus Christ Go! It's your turn.
fucking go.
But yeah, it says here you build up a Sunday school of saints and other biblical characters. Oh my God, I can't believe.
Are you okay?
You alright, Giacomo?
Just the idea that you're building a Sunday school full of saints.
Yes, I know. And other biblical characters by going out and about. You'll find them hanging around your neighborhood because where else would
So like you could get eggs in Pokemon Go and you walk with them and they hatch.
Yeah.
What are you hatching in JC Go?
They're
holy water.
you're hatching their religion, their beliefs.
Their religion beliefs. Okay.
So I guess yeah, this is basically it. Looks exactly like Pokemon Go. Like I
want to see the name of the game. Go, keep going.
It's pretty. I'm pretty sure it's Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure it's Jesus Christ Go.
So that's the Vatican. That was a short one, but I just thought it was really funny. So
that's a good one. I enjoyed that a lot.
But this next one, Alan Wake is back. Arnold and I actually played this today before we're recording. Before recording this podcast.
I'm an idiot.
But we played it for the channel. It's gonna go up probably Tuesday. I don't know. I haven't decided. Either Tuesday or Thursday. One of those days.
I found it. I fucking found the game.
Is it Jesus Christ Go?
No, it's called follow Jesus JC Go.
Oh, it's JC Go.
Yeah, follow JC Go.
Follow JC Go.
Keep going.
Oh my gosh.
See this.
So yeah, Alan Wake is back. So if you don't know, Alan Wake came out in 2010.
Yeah, that was a long ass time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But last year, there were a lot of licensing issues with their music. Like their licenses for the music expired. So they were forced to take it off of the storefront. It was taken off Steam, PS4, Xbox, all the places it was because of those music licenses. However, recently, alongside Microsoft, they were able to renegotiate their the license for the game for the music. So the game is back and it is on sale for quite a lot cheaper. So right here, they announced it in a tweet. It says, "Good news, Alan Wake is back on Steam. Better news, the price will be discounted during Halloween. So go get your copy if you don't own the game yet. Other digital platforms to follow." Nice. And it also says, "Big thanks to our partner and Alan Wake's publishers, Microsoft, who were able to renegotiate the rights to licensed music in Alan Wake so that the game can be sold again." So it is currently $3 for the base game. If you wanted to get American Nightmare and like the other stuff, it's $5, $4 for just the game plus American Nightmare. American Nightmare by itself is $1. So might as well just get the whole thing.
Get the whole thing for $8.
It's $5.
$5 for everything?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Wow,
$5.
even better.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
Oh man,
really awesome game. I had fun with it. Arnold got motion sick while we were playing.
Oh yeah,
I did because of this fuck nut over here.
It's like I was shaking the camera super hard.
You wanted to fucking go like, hey, let's fuck with Arnold's fucking motion sickness.
Hey, I didn't.
It's fucking like, what the fuck's wrong with you? The thing is, I didn't know I had motion sickness. Sickness. Because it affected me later throughout the fucking video.
Yeah, Arnold got motion sick like towards the end of the video. So when the video goes up, you'll notice like he starts getting a little bit more quiet towards the end. But
I ate an ice cream bar after that. It made me feel better after that.
That's good. What kind of ice cream bar?
I don't know. It was some good ass one, dude. I don't know what it was.
Good ass bar.
It was like
a good ass fucking bar. Keep going.
Yeah, but it's a cool game. Alan Wake's pretty cool. You should definitely go check it out, especially for the price right now. The sale is going on until Halloween. When this podcast goes up, which on Monday, you'll have like 2 more days to get it. So that's that.
That's how that does.
This next one was you got to be careful on social media, guys.
Absolutely.
You got to be really, really careful.
What do you mean?
So
like I post all the time.
Arnold posts like retarded, stupid shit all the time.
Look, Twitter all the time?
You just did exactly what you're trying to prevent right there.
Ignore that. it's cutting, so
No,
you don't. You guys
that
don't
was a
wanna hear.
perfect example for what's coming up right next. Go ahead.
So GOG posted a transphobic. A lot of people are considering it a transphobic pun. Basically, what happened was they used the hashtag "won't be erased," and what they said exactly was, I have it written down here
On my
on
phone.
my phone.
Nice.
Nice.
So they said
I too have a phone.
classic PC games hashtag won't be erased on our watch. Yeah, how's that for some use of hashtags? And that did not go over well with a lot of people on Twitter. So if you don't know, Won't Be Erased is a human rights movement which is fighting against like the Trump administration's plans to narrow the definition of sex and gender, which would end up limiting like the rights of transgender people, most likely.
That reminds me when I think it was DiGiorno did hashtag Why I Stayed. When that came out,
yeah.
that was
I
trending
remember
for
about that.
like abused mothers, but they
Right.
were still staying for their child and things like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, what a huge fuck up.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you don't use serious hashtags that are being used for, like a political
Right.
campaign and things like that, to promote your storefront.
yeah, it's like it's this awful idea.
Yeah, no, it's so, and then they tweeted out again. Yesterday, we posted a tweet containing a trending hashtag as a pun. The tweet was neither intended as a malicious attack nor as a comment to the ongoing social debate.
Damage is done.
GOG should focus only on games. Yes, you should. We acknowledge that and we commit to it. So yeah, like Arnold said, the damage is already done.
It's just like you guys. That's like. I wonder what went through their minds saying this shit.
Yeah.
It's like this is a good idea.
It's-
Fucking
this
make
is
this
such a
hashtag.
good
It's trending.
idea.
Like that's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what it is. So you got to capitalize on the trend, but
Yeah,
it's just
but,
like
like-
where, like you got to know your limits. Like here's a million apologies for DiGiorno. I pulled it up. I love this story actually so much.
Like,
It's dumb. I don't know, dude.
let's also take a minute to look at how
Press F for
this
respect.
response was not really a full-on apology. It was kind of a non-apology. They didn't really say sorry or anything. They said like it was not intended as a malicious attack, and we should focus only on games.
Yeah, to be fair, when it comes to that kind of thing,
Yeah.
I guess no one ever really apologizes. They
Yeah,
sort of
but
just
like
say something.
Like
people want an actual apology, though. That's the thing. If you want to bring back your audience and stuff, you have to kind of acknowledge
That's
that
true.
you fucked up.
They definitely could have handled it better.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not gonna push them too hard on that. Just
push
wanted
him,
to
push
really
him, push
point
him
it out.
hard.
But that was not real. That tweet was not enough for the people that make the web series Journey Quest. So over here, Zombie Orpheus, they do the web series Journey Quest. Apparently, it's popular. I never heard of it.
I've never
never heard of this.
But I mean, I guess it has like a lot of a bit kind of a following. So basically, they pulled their they pulled their contract. They tore up the contract and pulled their show from GOG. And things like that. They said they do not do business with companies that express hate speech. And then they also demanded that GOG's social media manager get fired, which they probably should for that. And then they want them to issue a genuine apology. So that's that. They lost a lot over this.
That's all it takes.
This was a pretty bad fuck up. So be careful what you say.
Recycle.
Yeah, be careful what you say on social media, folks.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Okay, I was gonna say something stupid, but no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna fucking say it.
Don't, because then Timothy has to
Yeah,
write
yeah,
a well thought of apology.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's get on to the next story.
Yeah, Meltan. You guys remember Meltan? That little the ditto that went to Home Depot?
I do. It's just so weird when I look at it.
Dude,
What was that one joke? What was the one meme I saw? It was Meltan, and it was I want to say it was Reggie Steele. Better, like they use like the same movesets and they just do the lines from Step Brothers.
Right.
Did we just become best friends because it's the exact same thing? That's a good one.
So Meltan got swole. Went to the gym.
no, it straight up looks like Meltan just went to the junkyard, got a bunch of tires and a bunch of fucking lug
I
nuts.
totally see that now.
And
looking at
he
the
just
image.
it grew. That's it. That's all he fucking
It
did.
looks like it actually. You know what it looks like? You remember Reggie Gigas?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like Reggie Gigas
No, it doesn't.
because it's got like you see like the yellow and stuff
Is it
like in Reggie
Maybe I had
Gigas.
the name wrong? No, I think
No, you're thinking of Reggie Steele.
I am thinking of Reggie Steele, right?
Yeah. It does not look like Registeel though.
It's Melmetal?
Yeah, they named it Melmetal. This is the evolution of Meltan, and it is the first legendary Pokemon evolution in the franchise.
The more I'm looking at Regigigas, he kind of looks like a taco.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Like I
can see that.
I can sort of see
that.
that.
Let's take a look at this trailer a little bit.
No.
Oh, all right. Let's play some of this trailer.
But I still can't get over the fact. Look at all those little cute little guys.
They sort of look like really like like on Steam games when they have poorly made animations.
Yeah.
Like if you look at its skin, like look at that shininess on it,
Yeah.
and that's sort of what it looks like. Like see it? It's like a really cheap, like a
Right.
sexy serial killer.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing I can't get over is the fact that Professor Willow looks so much more detailed than Professor Oak, doesn't he?
Well, I mean, obviously,
Professor Oak is on the TV, so like, why?
I actually don't have a good answer for this. So
What?
I don't.
Oh, you don't.
I don't have a good answer.
It's like, why would it put much detail in a fucking
I'm gonna
screen?
skip ahead to when Melmetal shows up. There it is. Look at how swole he is. He's got pecs.
Dude, I think Pokemon is just running out of ideas.
When they did the
Arnold.
Acorn Pokemon,
I know,
I was done.
They had all these like Pokemon like written down. I'm
They
just
have
saying.
a magnet. They have.
There's a fucking chandelier, for God's sake.
No,
There's
Gen
a
1 was a
chandelier?
fucking magnet, a blob of
Magnemite was
goo.
awesome.
Yeah, Magnemite was awesome.
Yeah.
So you can't really.
Wait, which one was the goo? Ditto?
No,
it was
freaking
fucking
Muck.
Muck,
And Grimer.
They were awesome.
They were amazing.
A normal bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a
Pidgey was just a normal bird. It doesn't even look like
And
a
Pidgeotto.
in
fucking
the card
Pidgeotto.
game, Pidgeotto was rare.
Yes.
So just saying, his two evolutions, Pidgeotto and Pidgeot, like
Fuck you.
freaking Geodude is just a floating rock.
Geodude.
Geodude.
And then
Fucking
yeah,
Geodude.
Geodude actually was kind of weird because then he turns into Graveler, then he turns into Golem, and like, where was that connection? Like,
Yes.
it just goes way up. Like,
Yeah.
nothing looks the same right there. Two different Pokemon.
Anyways.
Yeah, so this is Melmetal. To evolve your Meltan into a Melmetal, you have to get 400. What is it?
Wait.
Meltan coins, Meltan candies. 400 Meltan candies. So
And then you get the candies by getting like the same Pokemon over and over, right?
yeah.
Something like
So it says right here, the evolution of the mythical Pokemon Meltan into Melmetal can only occur in Pokemon Go and requires 400 Meltan candies. Like candies that can be collected for other Pokemon, players can obtain Meltan candies by catching Meltan after opening a mystery box and sending them to Professor Willow, or by walking around with Meltan as their buddy Pokemon. Fans can also obtain Meltan candies by sending that Pokemon from Pokemon Go to the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee video games.
I wonder how people are gonna fucking break that and just get 400 candies within a minute. You know, like
we'll have to see the
yeah,
hacks.
because like someone's gonna fucking hack
Right.
this shit. You know,
I'm not gonna lie, he looks kind of cool.
I mean, I would use
he looks
them
like
in like a team, I guess.
it depends on his moveset. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's Melmetal. Pretty interesting. I think it's an interesting concept to have him like be pretty much exclusive to Go, and then you can just bring him over. And he's swole, very swole.
He's hitting the gym.
What's that one? I think it was Latios and Latias. It's like, weren't they like exclusive for a little bit?
Latios and Latias.
Yeah, weren't they-
exclusive to what?
Yeah, exclusive to what?
I can't remember. I can't remember. It was a Game Boy game that was
I think
exclusive.
Is that the
like-
Game Boy Advance game? And I cannot remember what it was. I just
I can't remember the fucking game. But
I mean,
it's one of those like legendary Pokemons.
Is it the birds, the red and blue one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was the. I want to say it was like
They're-
Ruby Sapphire, something like that.
Yeah.
No, was it?
Yeah, I think it was like when they redid those versions for like Game Boy Advance,
I don't remember.
or maybe it was the DS. I can't remember. It's
But,
been a long time.
I mean, like Pokemon, like they always do exclusives to like the version of the game, right? Like freaking Silver and Gold, Lugia and Ho-Oh were
Absolutely.
exclusive to Silver and Gold.
But you can like cross.
Like red and blue, like
Oh,
you
no,
had to
it's
cross trade.
fucking.
Exactly.
What's is it Polgia?
What?
Polgia.
No.
That sounds like a sandwich.
No. It was some space Pokemon that controlled space.
Oh, I know. I can see it.
Yeah.
It's like a centipede dragon or
Yeah.
something.
Yes, that was. Fuck.
Oh my god, I can't remember it. Where's my friend William? He would know this
Dude,
shit hard.
I love that Pokemon. Anyways,
You love it, but you can't remember.
I can't remember the
Yeah, I,
fucking
was gonna
name
say,
of it,
I feel
dude.
like you don't love it enough. Isn't it the god Pokemon?
Yes. Okay, keep going.
But moving away from Pokemon, let's head over to the world of Monster Hunter, shall we?
Sure.
So
it's Deoxys, and some other one. This fucker.
Yo, we're like past that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
But yeah, so Monster Hunter. You guys remember the movie that we were talking about a couple weeks ago that was happening?
That, yeah.
The live action movie.
Yeah.
So the live action movie has guns for some reason.
Surprise.
So in this article, titled "Surprise: The Monster Hunter movie doesn't look much like Monster Hunter yet." It's a Eurogamer article over here. It's so the director is the director of Resident Evil, and this looks this does not look like Monster Hunter.
It feels like just an action movie in the desert so far.
Yeah,
like because if you think about it, like what are they gonna really put in that's gonna make it? What the monsters are gonna be from Monster Hunter maybe, and then like
right.
Like they're gonna have Giratina in there, and he's just hunting them down like Monster Hunter style. Like what's gonna go on?
So
rocket launchers. Deuce! Fucking call it the nukes. What the fuck?
Oh god, we gotta kill this. What was it? Devil Joe.
This Devil Joe.
Devil Joe.
Yeah, we gotta kill this Devil Joe with some bazookas, man.
So is this movie gonna have like a real working world, like in Worlds? Monster Hunter Worlds, where the game sort of happens as you're playing. So when you're watching this movie, it just sort of happens.
I don't know, man.
Like, how else are you going to make this a Monster Hunter movie without it just seeming like an action movie with monsters?
Right. Yeah, I guess that's why they threw in guns. So it's not just I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess so. Maybe I'll see it.
But clearly, they're not, being true to the source material here.
We don't know that yet. It's not released.
But yeah, just to sort of recap, the synopsis of the movie tells the story of two heroes who come from different worlds to defeat a shared danger, the powerful, deadly, and magnificent monsters that inhabit the land. Along the way, viewers will make new discoveries and encounter familiar faces and beloved characters from the game, like the Admiral. Again, very, very vague. And people were not expecting this.
No, at least not the guns, or maybe like a crossbow or something.
Man, I don't know, man.
A little more fantastical. This seems a little too modern, and I get it. Like modern's easy to sort of adapt to, but if it's gonna be fantastical and like fantasy like that, like make that it.
It's like that one movie I keep seeing. It's like the Harry Potter one.
Right.
Which one?
Oh,
Fantastical Beasts.
It's like why they can't go off of that, Like that's just.
What do you mean?
Like if it's based off of like Monster Hunter with all like the old weapons and shit, and the armor. And the fuck did you just do?
Was
a
like
fucking airbender or something?
There was something floating in the air. Okay, I had to grab it because it was bugging me.
But like, I feel like if it fit, I had something in my mind. I had something in my mind. But
while you think about that, it says here he revealed that there's going to be a magical portal. The movie starts in our world, and then it goes to the Monster Hunter world, and then the final act comes back to our world, and it's basically this epic battle in and around Los Angeles,
of course,
the LAX. So assuming plans haven't changed, that's certainly something.
They're not gonna pull that Fast and Furious scene like that, like fucking hour-long airplane fucking fight scene.
Like I'm thinking of they could, but now I'm thinking like a video game movies that came out recently, Rampage. And I think like I thought they did an okay job doing it. Like it was definitely fun to watch, but it felt very different and similar at the same time because they were blowing up buildings, and I guess they did eat one person. I don't know. It felt kind of weird. I'm still gonna watch pretty much anything that The Rock comes out with because it's generally entertaining. It's generally entertaining.
That's true.
So this synopsis here, where it starts in our world and then goes to the Monster Hunter world and so on. And then comes back. It kind of reminds me of the anime film, The Boy and the Beast.
I've never seen it.
We watched it.
We watched it.
Yeah,
that
was really good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good movie.
Yeah, because in The Boy and the Beast, the main character, he starts out in the normal Earth and then gets transported to this magical world or whatever. Trains under a bear monster dude guy.
Yeah, some bear.
Some kung fu bear guy. And then becomes that bear's like super strong and shit. And then
strong.
Yeah, strong.
Strong.
And then like wait, was it The Boy and the Beast? No,
Do you even watch
no, it
anime?
was not.
No.
It was not The Boy and the Beast. It was a different movie. Shoot, I can't even remember what it was.
Well,
Don't you have it in DVD anyways?
What?
That movie that you're talking about specifically?
I don't think so.
Well, like-
I remember watching a movie, but there was an anime movie that went to another world and then comes back to our world, and then like these monsters start fighting in our world and stuff, and it was
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Like in the defense for this movie, though, I can see why they would do it a little more modern. You know, people who haven't played Monster Hunter or like aren't familiar with it can sort of like relate. Oh, okay, so it starts here, then they go into.
No,
the
that
world.
yeah, you're right. It's The Boy and the Beast.
Well, that The Boy and the Beast is a movie, but I don't remember if that was the one where like people were fighting and like where monsters came to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have this movie,
Yeah, yeah.
Timothy.
I have this movie. I'm just not sure if I'm thinking of this movie or a different movie.
that's what they do. That's what they fight. They literally fight in the weird world also.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Sure.
I can't find it behind me.
But yeah. So that's enough of the Monster Hunter movie.
You guys ready for something?
I'm kind of
really
interested
cool?
to see how that turns out. But yeah, this next one. So remember we were talking about Soul Calibur earlier, and we were talking about Create a Soul, and one of the characters that a lot of people really liked creating in Create a Soul was 2B from Nier Automata, and then Bandai Namco's like, fuck your Create a Souls. 2B's in the game now.
Damn.
And they just kind of threw her in here. So there's a little trailer. We got Ivy with her boobs, and then we got 2B coming in with her butt, a little booty.
It's just a thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the way
It's
the world
literally
works.
it's boobs or butt. Who will win between these two girls?
Yeah. So I mean, 2B's a
The
pretty
real
cool
winners
character.
are all the fans.
I love Nier Automata. And 2B was a good character. Nier Automata was a good game. I think this can be. I like that. I like that dodge.
I feel like that's gonna be a new Noctis.
Yeah, I can totally see that. She's kind of
She has
seems-
like similar moveset. You know, you can fucking
Right.
face through shit.
yeah.
You know, like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that. She is a lot like Noctis. I wouldn't be surprised if she uses a lot of Noctis' stuff. But yeah, 2B is a thing now. And Soul Calibur.
Surprise.
Soul Calibur is it's pretty big on the guest characters. I mean, we had Yoda.
They didn't bring Doug Dimmadome, so like
Dog Dimmadome.
owner of the Dimmadome. Like I saw the meme and I thought like that would be so interesting if they really just brought like a really popular creator.
Tall ass hat, just like fighting.
When's Scooby Doo gonna make his appearance?
Dude, you know there was a Fred, right?
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I've
Someone
seen.
made
Yeah,
Fred.
yeah, someone made Fred. People have made some stupid shit on Create a Soul.
I really feel like that's what's making this game sell. On top of it, like playing well.
The
But
fact
just-
that you can
just
make
the
like
character
a
creation is
you
so
can make a
fun.
lizard man with a big fat lizard dick.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. And you can like after you win pose, you can make it sit down, so you see just a dick.
Like think about this game for a second. Like look how like you could insert yourself in the game by making you
Yeah.
yourself.
yeah, like it. Soul Calibur did a good thing,
Like,
but
would you play as Timothy if he was a character in it?
no,
I would.
What would his moveset be?
fucking just run around.
Just run around slapping people.
Hey, you did karate or taekwondo? What did you do?
I did karate.
Karate. That's what it
I
was.
got my black belt there, and then I left.
See, he would have some sick karate moves.
Yeah, the one finishing move is like, he's just like, did you fucking get the fucking belt? He just walks up.
Oh my god.
I fucking got it.
So back in high school, we used to joke around. The black belt test was just getting fucked in the ass really hard. The
Dishonest.
day after my black belt test, when I went back to school, I was walking into my group of friends, and they were like, "So did you get the belt?" And I'm just walking on, I'm like hunched over a little bit, and I'm just like. This is gonna translate real well into the audio, by the way.
He just lifts his arm up in pain. That
Yeah.
means he got it. He
Yeah.
got the fucking belt. He got
He got.
his butthole torn up.
Whoa. Okay.
Calm down, Arnold. Okay, so this next thing. So
What is it? What is it? What is it? Tell me.
That's
it's
it.
The GameCube. It's the GameCube
Yeah, so-
prototype for the
So,
Wiimote.
yeah, the Wiimote prototype for the GameCube. So, they were working on like motion controls and things like that for the GameCube before the Wii came out. And someone tweeted out pictures of it, and it's pretty interesting. It was like a wired controller. We kind of got to see like an early look at the nunchuck and the Wiimotes.
It looks pretty similar to now, like the Wiimote.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty much
So
exactly the
weird.
same. The only difference is the fact that it has a back button and a pause button instead of like the plus minus buttons.
Dude, that's fucking mind blowing.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, Arnold. I think it's cool to see that they were thinking about this so far ahead.
That's
Like,
what I love
Yeah.
about Nintendo. Like they were gonna do the disc drive on the N64 versions and everything. Like they're, as a company, maybe their graphics aren't the best. They're generally pretty good looking, but they really do take a lot of risks with their stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely get a little bit more experimental.
They're
a lot more
selling you
experimental.
cardboard.
Yes.
Dude, they have big balls for a company.
Big balls.
Dude, like they don't
Big
give a
ol'
fuck. Cause
cojones.
like we'll regain the same amount of fucking sales.
And dude,
if we fuck up.
as soon as Smash hits, man, that there's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
fuck-
this resurgence of like Switch sales for a little bit,
and
and,
just
then it's
they're-
gonna even out.
You know, they're gonna be so stiff after the
And then I'm gonna wait
God.
for Metroid, and then it's gonna be another one.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited for those.
a
two
remake
games.
for Mario Sunshine 2 because I want that game.
Are they gonna do it?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I
Is
like zoned
Bowsetta?
out so hard.
Why?
Bowsette.
Bowsetta is gonna be
Bowsette.
Bowsette is gonna be in fucking Sunshine 2 as an optional character to play. Make that happen, Nintendo.
Oh
Make it
my
happen.
gosh.
They're not.
I'm gonna fucking make it
I
happen.
hope they.
They
don't.
already confirmed that the crown mushroom only works on Toadette.
Nope.
Good.
Nope.
So
That's where
nope.
it belongs.
Nope. Nope. They're gonna fucking make it happen. Some dude's gonna fucking hack it into the game.
oh my
And
god.
people are gonna start playing that shit.
You're gonna be
I'll
downloading
have
that
so
hack
much
so
fun.
fast.
Yes.
So fast. You're
Anyhow.
gonna be like that guy, like click like to die instantly. You're gonna be like that fast hit right away.
All right, so this the kit went on auction. A lot of people found it on an auction site, and it sold for 74,000 yen, which translates to about 516 euros, which is like well over $500 US dollars.
We stopped doing transfer rates.
Yeah, no, I'm terrible at that. I'm just like converting off my head, and I'm just throwing out
I was
numbers.
like, euros are like double the price, right?
What?
Aren't euros like double?
No,
the
not
US?
double. It's more than US dollars, but it is not double.
Oh,
I just imagine if the guy took this into GameStop, traded it in. It's like, oh, this game console costs $300, $1 in transfer in cash, or you want $30 in credit.
huh. Well,
Like, it just doesn't make like if they want to trade this shit in, like I
Yeah.
think GameStop will fucking ram their asses no matter what.
well, we know how it is. I mean, you go in there, you don't expect to get it like a crazy deal. I mean,
Right.
like, hopefully, you'll get something back.
Yeah, but it's just how they do their things is just pisses me off.
It's okay. That's why you get digital games these
Yeah,
days.
it's the best.
Like Alan Awake, $5 for the
$5.
complete.
Yeah, dude.
Get Alan Wake while it's on sale.
Buy it now, maybe.
If you don't already have it.
I don't.
So this next one, you guys seem to like this one. So the Library of Congress made some changes to the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and it makes preserving old games a lot easier and legal, pretty much. So why don't you take us off on this, Giacomo?
So what I know from what my friends have been telling me about it, and this got me excited mostly for cell phones than anything else,
Right.
was there's sometimes where software gets in the way for all like authentication, I think is how they explained it to me, and you can't fix certain things because of that.
Yes.
Like it'll ban your device. That's no longer a thing.
Yeah.
And so similar to the way I guess they're doing it with video games, you can fix those consoles without I guess getting in trouble now.
Right.
So you can preserve it. So that's awesome. Like if you really want to fix it. I mean, nowadays I don't really know if it's necessary because everything's like digital, so you can
Right.
just download the version.
Yeah.
But like to be fair, the big thing is like you're able to preserve it in a playable fashion. So you're essentially it gives people the ability to kind of remake it in a way and fix it, like you were saying, because a lot of really old games are basically unplayable.
Yeah,
right
because
now.
some are broken, the bugs
Yes.
are dead or something, or like
Yeah.
Well, no, like you actually just can't start up the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because-
Is that because
So like
there's
take like really old PC games for instance, right? It does not work on a modern version of Windows.
you are okay? I see what you mean. Kind of like as if whenever I tried to play
Putt putt.
Sure. Putt. And now I cannot remember the game. Beyond Good and Evil. There we go.
Right.
And I would try to play it on my computer, and it goes, God, this thing is glitchy. And yeah, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, you couldn't play it before because you're not allowed to fuck with the software. But now, that's good. Okay, I can live with that. I'm all right with this.
But you were saying that you were mentioning earlier it also affects like phones and stuff. This change to
so like if there's, I know Apple does this with some of their devices. If you don't have like the authorization or something, like a repair center can't do it.
Yeah, right.
Now I guess you can. I don't know. Look into that one. That one's kind of a bonus. I'm excited for this game one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and also like I think what you were mentioning with the phones, it is the exception also like pertaining to automobiles, farming equipment apparently over here.
I heard about that one. That one actually passed first, I guess, was the farming equipment, because they needed to do it in order to fix it. So
yeah. So it allows you to repair shit. So that's really cool. It's a good change.
Right. So now you can't just force your company to be the one to repair it.
Yeah.
Now that everyone can, if you put that kind of software line or something,
correct,
which is great, and I'm all right with this.
And did you know warranty stickers are actually illegal?
Really?
It's been that way. You're not allowed to. I forget what the exact law is. I don't know how they word it exactly, but yeah, like basically, you're not supposed to. How do I? You can't like have like a thing that like voids a warranty. Like blocks you from like repairing something to avoid a warranty.
Oh, I think of now that you bring that up, I think of the Futurama episode. I slightly modified something I own.
So yeah.
Okay, then I'm alright with this.
Mm-hmm. This next one is a little bit outrageous. So Devil May Cry 5 Ultra Limited Edition. How much does it cost, people?
I didn't look at this story at all.
You didn't look at it? Can you guess? Giacomo?
$500.
Not even close.
Not $500.
Not even close.
$800.
$800.
You didn't look at this either, Arnold?
No, I didn't look at it either.
Okay.
I want to say $800.
So, the Devil May Cry Ultra Limited Edition. So there's two main versions of Devil May Cry 5. There is the standard edition, which is a regular $60. There's a deluxe edition for $70. And then they have this Ultra Limited Edition, which is only available in Japan. So there's three versions. And
Hold up. Just real quick.
Yeah.
What?
When I'm looking at this picture right here, I see Chris Angel, the one dude from Supernatural, and Dante. So I'm just like, what's going on in this mashup?
Backstreet's back. All right. That was the joke surrounding the recent Final Fantasy 2, because like they were all super edgy and stuff like this.
It's great.
God damn it. God fucking damn
Arnold
it.
wants to leave, but he can't.
I can't
He's
fucking
stuck.
leave.
That's why we put you in the middle.
So you can't leave.
Okay, so there are three versions, one for each of these three characters. This guy's name is V. We got Nero, and then we got Dante. So,
Okay, first off, Nero looks like a bitch. I'm sorry.
Nero's cool.
He looks like a bitch.
Nero's
Fucking
cool.
V. He looks
like Kylo Ren.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, that's better than the Mind Freak. Right, I can dig that.
But
I mean, he's already edgy, so I guess that works.
Yeah. So, the first one that's gonna show up is Nero. So this is Nero's version. It is 750,000 yen. How much do you think that translates to in US dollars?
$1,200.
$1,200, is that right?
I want to say $1,200.
It is $7,000.
Oh my god. What?
It's probably for that jacket.
Yeah, probably just for the jacket only.
Here's the thing. So it is the Ultra Limited Edition. Yes, all of them, they come with a version of the jacket for that character. So this is Nero's jacket. It looks like a pretty sick jacket.
It's pretty sick.
But, I mean, like...
It's a great Halloween.
I don't know if it's $7,000 sick. Because, like, there's a lot of, like, high fashion jackets, limited run jackets and things like that.
Fucking Gucci.
None of them-
Jimmy Choo.
Like every time I'm at
Gucci does
E3 and we go, we'll travel around. They'll usually have the shopping part.
Yeah.
They have like video game clothes, and we look at those prices. Like my friend Peter's always like, "I'm gonna buy one," but then I go, "You never have $2,000 to drop right here."
Yeah.
So it's
Fuck
never
that.
gonna happen. Like, and we look at it all the time. So that would make sense that when they're doing like those versions for the characters, that they're gonna charge so much because you really can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah, like, but like, I would understand, like, $600, $700. But $7,000 for this is a little bit insane, especially when you account for the fact that you're paying $7,000.
Yeah, I paid $7,000 for a fucking game and a jacket.
But here's the thing. Judging by
bragging rights, that's all you get.
Judging from this picture, it doesn't even look like you get the deluxe edition of the game. It looks like they're just giving you the standard version of the game and then the jacket.
Yeah.
That would suck.
So, like, they're not even giving you all the content. And I'm not saying this definitively. I don't know for sure whether or not it comes. But, like, judging from just this picture, it looks like it's just the standard version of the game.
Oof.
So, this next version is for Dante. Dante is the really big one. I'm going to go to Dante last. So, the next one is V. His is 600,000.
That's like, okay, that has to cost like $20 because I swear to God, you can fucking make that similar jacket,
this jacket
cost less than whatever it's gonna cost.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like what?
Wear that though, like functionality, like
No,
it doesn't keep you warm.
Personally, I think V's version is like the lamest looking one, but it is also the cheapest one. It's 600,000 yen, which translates to $5,700.
I swear
US.
to fucking God, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Just buy a jacket off of fucking Goodwill. Just do that same set.
Just cut the sleeves off.
Yeah,
The stitching doesn't even look that good.
I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah, I guess so.
It just.
I mean, have you looked at some Gucci clothing and thinking like, why would you wear that? But then you go, it's because you have money.
Yeah. But who's gonna drop $5,000?
I can see
for a fucking jacket.
I can see some hardcore collectors wanting to,
yeah,
and then a few that are even crazy enough to get all three. But so that one's V, and the next one is Dante's, and this one was the big one.
I don't like it.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's like I prefer wearing Nero's and
yeah, I think his
Nero's. I think Nero's.
But the thing with
Nero's
his is like
coolest.
one of the arms is like like the sides. So
It's
like,
to be edgy.
I get it, but damn.
So yeah, Dante's is 900,000 yen, which is $8,600 US.
$8,600.
No, let's almost buy
That's
a
enough.
fucking price
I can
Yes,
it is buy a used car or something.
Yeah, it is the price of a nice used car for a jacket and the basic version of Devil May Cry 5.
I'm just saying, I can get a nice car and Devil May Cry for that jacket cost.
Yeah.
At least they.
Dude, knowing Japan, they would probably have it in my size if I were to buy that shit. Like, okay, like if I want to, like, I want that jacket in like a 2X or an XL.
Never gonna happen.
They're
probably only gonna have it in one size fits all.
Yeah.
No,
like,
I'm pretty sure. It's
it's not custom made.
You don't think it's gonna be custom?
I don't
made?
think it's
Not
gonna
at
be
all.
custom
I
made.
think
I
they're
feel like
just
for
gonna
that
make it
price,
for
it
one
should be
size.
custom made.
Which should. That's what we think it should
No,
be.
because they're gonna force you to fit their lifestyle.
Yeah, you're fucking fat. Lose some weight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit,
that's
not
what they're
me.
saying. I just, that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, for
The
that
demographic over there's, we're different.
for that kind of price, it better be like freaking tailored from like unicorn skin in the Appalachian Mountains.
Damn.
Or some shit.
That shit.
That price is absurd. And also, like, again, it is only available in Japan. So if you are a U.S. citizen that wants that, you got to pay import costs and stuff like that on top of that. I mean, like, someone that's crazy
if
enough
you're
to pay that price.
you're probably not gonna be upset about paying.
Yes.
Like, what is it? Another $400 or something
Right.
for it?
Yeah. But yeah, it's only rich people that are going to be paying this shit.
It's fucking chump change.
Yeah.
What would you spend that much on?
If I had that kind of money that's just fucking loose.
Yeah, but you have to buy something expensive. You can't just buy a bunch of small.
Buy like 20 Aston Martins.
20 Aston Martins.
No, with 10K.
Sure.
10K. I can buy.
My student loans.
Yes. My student loans. No, I can fucking buy a Genesis. A Hyundai Genesis. If we're talking about cars, I can get a
Used
Hyundai
for 10,000?
10,000. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I feel like
The 2010 to 2011 Genesis.
I guess so. Maybe like I feel like that would be more like around like the $15,000
No.
range. Really?
Mm-mm.
No?
It
Okay.
really depends because like they don't fucking value that high. Who spelled my name?
I did.
He did. I think
did.
I'd buy like a small franchised restaurant. Not work there, just own it so that way I could come in and get free food.
Or I can or a liquor store. I probably own like
A
small-
liquor store?
Yeah, liquor store. Think about it.
All right, I could work
I
with that.
would use
Like
it.
East LA area. So like fucking, that's just me. So I can just go there. Hang out with the homies over there.
I would jumpstart Hey We're Playing.
Okay. He's doing the most
guys-
noble thing, but not the fun thing.
All right. So that's all the stories that I have here. Do you guys have anything you want to add?
I'm just saying.
I mean, like, what is there else?
I don't know. I don't know if you guys found something.
What do you do with that much money?
Yeah.
I just can't stop thinking how expensive those jackets are. And just,
Yeah, no, it's
why?
insane. That's crazy. Like $8,600 for a jacket.
I
and
swear to God, with Supreme shit, I found something on Supreme. Someone spent a Supreme shirt skateboard, a Supreme skateboard for.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it, Arnold? What is it?
It's gonna
Quickly.
Just let my drum roll end.
Oh my God, you're not gonna find it. While you find that, a lot of people, they make their own replicas of these jackets too, and like they sell them for a pretty high cost, but it's like a fraction of this. Like,
Well, because they can say official.
On eBay, some dude has a Supreme board for $1,800.
$1,800? You're probably
Just for
never
a deck.
and you're
Just
probably
a deck.
never gonna ride it because you don't want to damage it.
yeah, you're just gonna have that hanging on the wall. Yeah.
It's just who's
Look,
around
my
mine?
element boards are gonna be fine. They get dirtied up. They're good. You know, like I'm not gonna drop that much on just that.
Right.
Oh, you want a fucking trunk for Louis Vuitton?
No, I don't.
It's gonna cost you about $130,000.
God.
How much is a black the original, like the Black Lotus card? Like,
I think it sells for somewhere around like $10,000.
I thought it was like $80K, something like that. It was crazy. It was some insane price, I remember.
It's usually an insane cost.
Yes.
It's one of those cards like if you have it,
I'm
you
looking
can
at the
pay a
Black
quarter of your
Lotus
house off or
value.
something.
$8.
No.
No, it's
Get
80,000.
outta here.
No, it's $87,000.
87,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what was it selling for like 27?
It ranges. It doesn't have like a set price. It ranges.
It's expensive nonetheless, but if you have one, that's cool.
So yeah, those are all the stories. What's coming up on the channel? We got SCP Containment Breach coming up for our spooktacular finale. We got not Wonder Wicket. I forgot to change this section.
You fucking idiot. It's Alan Wake.
Yes, we got Alan Wake coming up, and then we got
Hitman.
Wicked
Hitman.
Hitman.
We got Hitman coming up because Hitman 2 is coming out pretty soon.
That's true.
So leading up to that.
Hey.
So that's it for the podcast. If you have any questions or topics for us to talk about, you can send them on over to heywereplayin@gmail.com. That's HEYWEREPLAYIN@gmail.com. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so, and subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify. We're on Spotify
We
now.
just got approved.
We literally just got approved for Spotify right before we started this podcast.
Sick.
Or any of your other preferred podcasting apps. And if you prefer listening to the audio, if you can, give us a rating on iTunes,
Please.
because that helps a lot. Give us a rating on everything, comment, subscribe, all that
we're
stuff.
We're like rating sluts, and we need.
Yes, we are. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be back next week.
Happy Halloween.
And also I'm gonna start a GoFundMe page just to fight these two fuckers.
I'm not gonna fund.
Go fight them because
Go
Fortnite's
fight me,
better than
Paige.
Blackout. That's it. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
All right, later, guys.